For more than 8 years, Lucas drifted from town to town, going nowhere and achieving nothing. Except perhaps hundreds of murders.
I gave him a number which I gave him a long time ago that it was 150 and nobody didn't believe it. And after I passed 150, people began to wonder. And I told them it's going to be way over 360.
In tape-recorded confessions, Lucas provided gruesome details of his 8-year orgy of killing.
I've killed by strangulation, I've killed by knifings, I've killed by hit and runs, shootings, robberies, hangings, every type of crime, I've done it. Every case I would go out on for them, you know, they would automatically pick up the telephone and call the news media, tell them that I'd solved 4 or 5 cases that day. So the news media would come running, you know.
How do you feel?
Like I did today.
Like what?
Same as I did today.
What do you predict tomorrow?
It was interview after interview. I mean, I couldn't turn around unless it was an interview. And I started staying on TV 24 hours a day. I mean, it changed me. And I got so that I thought I was the biggest movie star in this country.
Real nice smile you got there.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Lucas did become a movie star. The cult film, Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer, was a fictionalized account of his life.
Elvis Presley was supposed to be the biggest shot, but I think I even beat Elvis Presley. And I think I even beat, what's his name, Adolf Hitler. Seemed like I was going to beat him. Because it seemed like every time they would bring a murder case in, I would accept it, no matter what it was.
The Henry Lee Lucas Roadshow was in full swing. And Lucas, who had lived all his life as a bum, was basking in his new career as a serial killer.
I was a king. I had everything I wanted, everything possible that a man could want. I had money I didn't have before. I had a colored television I didn't have before. I had cable TV, and I didn't have that before. I had all kinds of food, even stacks of cigarettes in cartons in my house. That's coming from nothing.
The relationship between Lucas and his task force supervisors was becoming increasingly intimate.
I was real close to Sheriff Bowell. We were like father and son. Me and Prince were like brothers, you know. We'd go places, we'd do things, I mean, anything, anytime. Don't matter what time it was, day or night.
For Prince and Botwell, the hard work was bringing dividends. They were making a name for themselves as the lawmen responsible for clearing up more than 200 unsolved murders. But their credibility was about to be called into question. 18-year-old Deborah Sue Williamson had been murdered back in August 1975. She'd been married only a few months. In one of his confessions, Lucas claimed he had broken into her home and stabbed her several times. When Deborah's parents, Joyce and Bob Lemons, learned that their daughter's murder had been solved, they thought their ordeal was over.
We had a call from a detective in Lubbock. Told us that the case had been solved, that Henry Lucas had done the crime. And we said, okay, we'll be there Monday morning to see what you have.
When the Lemons got to hear Lucas's tape-recorded